You know, Bob, I understand that after some of your old movies, you had to save face.
Save face?
Yeah.
We saved the whole heads.
Boy, you did.
Take a look.
Well, how about Mr. Vane over here in the box?
Oh, that guy, that's a Saucer Man. He's from Invasion of the Saucer Man, a film in 1957 that I did with Paul Blaisdell. Paul designed and built those guys, and I wore that head in the film.
Oh, you did?
Now, you always thought I had a swelled head.
Boy, it was really bloated then.
Yeah, well, yeah, I've come back down to Earth.
This guy looks like he has a headache. Look at those veins sticking out.
Hey, man, he's on another planet. This is Earth's bad, you know?
He's under a lot of pressure.
He is.
What's it made out of?
That's all out of rubber. Just latex rubber is all it is. Now, if you think he's got a headache, look at that guy down there.
That big ridge down his head?
Yeah, that's it, The Terror from Beyond Space. Now, that was made in 1958, and that's actually what Alien was sort of based on. It was this critter in the spaceship, and slowly but surely it climbed through the different levels, killing people. Now, there, classic Frankenstein monster.
Good old Frank.
This is after Glenn Strange took over the role. This was Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein. Now, next to him, do you see that white face down there?
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's Glenn Strange. That's a plaster cast that they built that head that you saw, the one right by it there. They sculpted that in clay over that.
So that's plaster
It's a
right from his
cast.
face.
Yeah, there's old Boris Karloff himself.
Oh, man, what a great thing to have.
Oh, yeah, good old Boris. Now, there's Bela Lugosi.
Bela Lugosi.
That's him. Now, that's Martin. That's not Martin Landau. There's Lon Chaney Jr. as the Wolfman, or before the Wolfman, you might say. And
Vincent
the
Price,
other king,
right?
Vincent Price, you better believe it.
Was that a real laborious process to do that?
No, very simple. They just used an alginate mold, sort of like what you do teeth with when you take impressions, and they put it on, they put a plaster bandage over it. It sets very fast. You take it off, you pour the plaster in, it ends up just like that.
Speaking of old Frank, let me see those shoes.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
This is Glenn's monster boots from Abbott Costello meet Frankenstein.
Shake your booty.
He actually wore these in the film.
Are you serious? Frankenstein had these on?
Frankenstein had these on.
Ooh, Frankenstink.
Well, I can't help it. I mean, you know, he's a monster. That is the creature from the Black Lagoon.
These two working for scale.
Yeah, always have, as a matter of fact. The one on the right side there, the kind of biggy guy, that's the land creature. The little guy is the underwater creature. Ben Chapman and Rico Browning played the parts.
This guy here looks like my uncle. Actually, it's my aunt.
It is your aunt. No, it's actually my aunt.
Oh, from Mant.
Yes, it is. That's Mant, and that's also Mant, and it's from Matinee, and that's one of his little hands. And you can see probably why he was always so mad. He can't grab anything with that hand.
No.
He can't do anything with it.
You have any drawn butter?
I can get some.
Now, there's a little thing, there's a little thing you can hold on to in there and maneuver a little bit better.
Absolutely.
What's it made out of?
It's just all foam rubber. Rick Baker and his crew, Jim McPherson, those guys made this whole, they did all these wonderful pieces here.
I wanted to ask you before I leave here.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, are you constantly looking for big, ugly heads for your collection?
I'm always looking for the ugliest head I can find.
Really?
Yeah. I haven't found it yet, but
What?
Oh, nothing.